Laika was a stray dog from Moscow who became the first living creature to orbit Earth in 1957 when she flew aboard the Soviet satellite Sputnik 2. The mission, codenamed Korabl Sputnik 2, was part of the Cold War space race and was rushed to beat the Americans. Laika was chosen for her size, gender, and resilience, and was trained with 2 other dogs. She was secured in a harness and had electrodes implanted to monitor her vital signs. Laika's survival was never expected because the technology to deorbit had not yet been developed. Doctors estimated that she would die from oxygen deprivation after 7 days, but she actually died of overheating and stress hours into the flight on the craft's 4th orbit. The cause of death was due to a fault in the air conditioning system, and the fact that she was chained into the spacecraft and fitted with an invasive bag to collect waste. When Sputnik 2 lifted off, Laika's heart rate tripled and her breath rate quadrupled. Lyset was a stray Parisian cat that became the first feline launched into space on October 18, 1963 as part of the French space program. She was one of 14 female cats trained for spaceflight. The cats had electrodes implanted onto their skulls to monitor their neurological activity throughout the flight. NASA later euthanized her 2 months after to find information on her brain. Ham, a chimpanzee also known as Ham the chimp and Ham the astrachan, was the first great ape launched into space. On January 31, 1961, Ham flew a suborbital flight on the Mercury Redstone 2 mission, part of the U.S. space program's Project Mercury. Ham suffered from chronic heart and liver disease. On January 19, 1983, at age 25, Ham died. Gus, Ed, and Roger was sent to enter Apollo 1 in 1967. The mission was to be the first crewed flight of Apollo and was scheduled to launch February 21, 1967. Astronauts Virgil Grissom, Edward White, and Roger Chaffee lost their lives when a fire swept through the command module, or CM, burning them alive. All 3 died in the most traumatic way. On January 28, 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart 73 seconds into its flight, killing all 7 crew members aboard. The spacecraft disintegrated 46,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, off the coast of Cape Canaveral, Florida, at 11:39 a.m. Est. All 7 people, F. Richard Scobie, commander; Michael J. Smith, pilot; Ronald McNair, mission specialist; Ellison Onizuka, mission specialist; Judith Resnick, mission specialist; Gregory B. Jarvis, payload specialist; Krista McAuliffe, payload specialist and teacher, died. Vladimir Komarov was a Soviet test pilot, aerospace engineer, and cosmonaut. In October 1964, he commanded Voskhod 1, the first spaceflight to carry more than 1 crew member. He became the first Soviet cosmonaut to fly in space twice when he was selected as the solo pilot of Soyuz 1. Its first crewed test flight, a parachute failure caused the Soyuz capsule to crash into the ground after re-entry on April 24, 1967, making him the first human to die in a space flight. 1. On February 1, 2003, the Columbia shuttle re-entered Earth's atmosphere, but never touched down. Hot plasma that was heated to 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit entered the left wing and melted the interior, burning through sensors and hydraulic lines and eventually destroying structural integrity of the wing. Commander Rick Husband, pilot William McCool, mission specialists Michael Anderson, David Brown, Kalpana Chawla, and Laurel Clark, and payload specialist Elon Ramon died.